Start the blockchain association here in Tsinghua to try to bring more to the people, more knowledge about the blockchain, to unite people interested in this topic, and to find some connections with industries and user cases about it. You can implement like platforms, let's say OFO here for example, or Mobike, or a bike sharing service. You can have the same bike sharing with a specific coin, let's say, and you can use the same coin to pay here in China or pay in Italy or in Europe, which now has or in the United States for example. So it's one kind of thing that it can be good for smart cities in the future. Machine learning process, the blockchain, it's because how it works, how it keeps data and keeps like the reliability of the data is really good for AI, because what AI needs to be able to predict or to work properly is like reliable past data. So you need historical data without the minimum amount of noise possible or wrong data. So if you have a platform that's able to keep track of data in a reliable way, it's very good like to implement new AI applications or new machine learning applications.
Not only like for mobile payments, but also there are many migrant workers working overseas.
Yeah.
And let's say the example like Philippines, like Filipinos, it's normal for them to work, let's say, in the Emirates or in the United States, where they make more money and send it back home. And right now you have these so-called bad money transferred, like Western Union, who take up a big sum of money just to transfer the money from the States or from location A back to the Philippines to their family. So with cryptocurrencies, the fees can be minimized, and the family would get more money out of it, and it would be faster. Like he can just click send, it'll be there in a few minutes, they can take out the money and use it.
Yeah.
That would be theoretically possible. I think in Switzerland somewhere they started voting on a blockchain
system
platform. So the good thing is if every citizen has a voting token, they can just vote theoretically even from their mobile phone, and it would be always the outcome. You can trust the outcome. With such a system based on a blockchain, you can trust it, and you will have the results almost immediately. It doesn't necessarily have to be the government, it can also be in a big company where you use this kind of voting system, or in a workers' union, like in the automobile industry, you have your workers' union who want to make sure that the workers work in good conditions. Even there for the voting, you might be able to use such a system, a blockchain-based voting system.
I think also it can be used for against the fake news that's happening nowadays. So it's kind of source of reliability. I mean, you can check sources of information, like giving rates to them according to the information that's given is real or not. You can reward people in the community to evaluate the news and say, okay, it's fake or not. So I think it's a big step towards this kind of trend that's going right now to spread fake news.